Been on vacation, but it is time to see if you still got the chops for
Wiki Who. That's right. I put this together before I left.
You don't even remember what you
And this
wrote.
morning I had to remind myself why I chose these people. It was a bit of an excursion. If you're not familiar, first of all, I mean, come on, get with it. Secondly, the game goes like this. I give you 3 famous people who have something in common. Then I give you a semi-obscure factoid from one of their Wikipedia pages. You have to connect the celebrity to the factoid.
Okay.
Okay, and do not use a process of elimination because there is no guarantee that everybody has a factoid chosen. Today I have for you, our 3 celebrities are Prince, Bob Dylan, and Judy Garland.
Oh.
Anybody know the connection?
It's not birthday.
They are all from Minnesota.
Oh, good job.
And the reason
boy.
why, here's how I arrived
So
at
random.
that. Today is National Leif Erikson Day.
Oh.
Because on this day of the year 1000, it's believed that Erikson reached L'Anse aux Meadows in Newfoundland in Canada, making him the first European explorer to reach North America.
Wow.
In the year 1000. And I just
That
always
was a
associate
stretch.
Minnesota with people of Norse and Scandinavian descent. So other than that, that is,
Other than Prince.
it was
Not Nordic.
well, to be fair, neither is Bob Dylan. Not Nordic as well. But anyway, they're from Minnesota, and I just, it's a tenuous connection, I admit.
That's all right.
But they're all from Minnesota. Yeah, here we go. Question number 1. Who once dated the son/daughter, of a Communist Party member? In fact, described as a communist radical.
I'm going to go out on a limb. Say Bob Dylan.
Me too.
Okay. Guys, Prince had a lot of romantic partners. Some we've never even heard of.
Yeah.
Remember Hollywood, though, had the blacklist? Targeted communist sympathizers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know, people were blacklisted from Hollywood. Her name is Susie Rotolo, and she dated Bob Dylan. Apparently, her parents were Communist Party members, and she's actually, darn it, I had the picture pulled up. Let me see if I can get it. I don't know if you guys can do it. Let me see. She's pictured with him on the cover of his album called The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. If you want to see, that's her right there. If you guys care to see it, but anyway, it's not a big deal. All right, there she is, right there. That's her. Apparently, this was after the whole Hollywood blackballing thing. So
Okay. It was all good after that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, that wasn't very interesting. Question number 2.
Great album, though.
Good album. Look, I've been off for 10 days. Like
You're
So talking
still
to
warming
people
up.
that are off air.
I don't host segments when I'm not at work. Question number 2. Here we go. Another kind of strange question. Forgot I put this in there. This is when you know you were doing this right before vacation. Who had to move out of state because of rumors their father was gay? Rumors of this forced the family out of state.
I'm going to say Judy Garland.
Me too.
Prince, as we know, never really left Minnesota, right? He kind of made his home
Yeah.
there. I'm sure he had homes elsewhere,
Sure.
but that, Paisley Park,
Yeah.
Minnesota was his home. But Bob Dylan had the song "The Times They Are a Changin'," an album too. Came out in 1965. But it was in 1926 that Judy Garland's family moved to Lancaster, California, amid rumors that her father. So, because of that, they had to leave the state.
Wow. It was a
Those were different times.
real open-minded time.
Yeah, exactly. 1926. Great time. Right. You guys are both 2 for 2 right now,
Oh, yes!
which means
The Raven.
somebody could get the relish. Here we go. Final question. Who was a born-again Christian?
You said was.
Now,
Was.
keep in mind, that could mean the person's no longer with us or they are no longer,
Practicing.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to say Prince.
And I'll say Bob.
Okay.
Got a Prince and a Bob. Prince was raised as a Seventh-day Adventist. The song, Let's Go Crazy, he has said, is a metaphor for the battle between Christ and Satan, but he could not put overtly religious language in it because then the radio stations wouldn't play it, he said. So the elevator, you know, not going to let the elevator bring
Right.
us down.
Yeah.
He said that's simple. But it was Bob Dylan who, in the 1970s, I guess converted, because he's Jewish by his family,
Okay.
converted to an evangelical Christian church, had 3 gospel albums.
Really?
I didn't
Yes.
realize that 3.
Yes,
Wow.
Slow Train Comin', Saved, and Shot of Love. These were in the late 70s, early 80s. But it was kind of unclear on his Wikipedia, but it kind of says that that's no longer the case with him. That it was a phase, if you will,
I
for
see.
Bob Dylan. So somebody got that right.
Tina McCool.
Oh, my
3 for
goodness.
3, Mama.
Tina
I
McCool,
can't
there you
decide.
go. 3 for 3, you get the relish.
Yay!
And how funny, you already have relish, courtesy of Katie Congrave's mother.
Yeah, I would put it over there.
Wow.
You have fresh relish, but this is finely aged.
Yes,
are rich
fermented.
in relish.
Like me.
Okay. Fermented like you.
Old.
Why don't you try dipping one of those cookies in
Well,
there?
dip. So ridiculous. Good job,
All right,
Pete.
guys.
Hey, thanks.
That was the just back from vacation edition of Wiki Who.